Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thanks again for joining me here. Hope you're having a phenomenal day. Taking a quick look here at ICP, seeing what's going on. Well, X marks the spot. That's exactly where we were hoping to get in if the price broke above the cloud. We take a look at this here. Price is ranking right now. Take a look. See there. That's what we're looking for. We want an entry right in this range here. If it went sideways, now we're up. Green lights to consider a long position. Now we want to look at a few other factors as well. Make sure we have a good situation here on our hands, because there was a lot of bearish signs earlier when I reviewed this morning. So just because it's pumping right now doesn't mean you jump in, but it does give us indication that we broke through a key level scenario here, basically a resistance level, and the price could continue to run. So we'll take a look at that. But just know, if you're new to the channel, not a financial advisor, love teaching people to trade. CryptoCash.tech is the site if you want to become a better trader. Maybe consider some awesome trades here. Take a look at this. Our premium group, we took some nice profits here from Chainlink 5 hours ago, 32%. This nice little 7x leverage trade. SKL, 153% in 4 trading days. ARB, OP 143, Matic 102. I am just loving this profit here for my community. So again, congrats on all that. Fantastic stuff. And Premium Plus, don't even get me started. BNB, Matic, and ETH just rocking house here. So awesome stuff. Super happy about all that. That all happened just in the last 24 hours. So the question here is, do we take an ICP trade, right? Because we've taken plenty of profits off ICP in the past, and it might be a consideration for another position. So let's take a look here. So we broke this descending trend here so far. Now, I'd say so far because the day's candlestick hasn't closed yet, but it's literally got 22 hours left to go. So there's a distinct probability it will stay above this level, but we need to recognize that, with it being a little early here, that official break hasn't truly happened yet. We are, however, if we take a look at our moving averages, above all 4. That's fantastic. Stochastic is trying to swing up, but hasn't yet. We're potentially rejecting out at 70 in the RSI, and we got a MACD convergence on the horizon. Okay, so these are not like by any means impactful scenarios. And the reason why is because it's so early in the game that this breakout just occurred when this new candlestick started. So this moving averages and everything on this page here, this daily time frame, hasn't had a chance to catch up yet. That's okay. That's why we look at smaller time frames to identify. Okay, so again, the important thing here is that closing above this level is going to be a big deal. Okay, so $9.90, just say $10 even, would be solid to be able to see a candlestick closure above that level. And in this case here right now, we can kind of celebrate the fact that we're above all the moving averages. We are in a situation where the MACD, the stochastic RSI, and money flow index are all coming up. I would rather the money flow index be higher, but it's not quite there yet. But we actually do have a MACD convergence here too. So these are all great signs to consider a long position. Okay, so if you combine all this stuff together, there's a great chance the price of ICP should continue higher. Take a look here quickly at TD sequential. We're at a 3. We're only 12 hours of continuation of this potential uptrend. Keep in mind, we are 8 hours in if you look at the hourly. So we could be due for a correction here soon, but I don't think that's really going to be the case because this is mostly a period of consolidation. So we're really only about 2 hours into this push. Okay, so again, we broke through that resistance level very strong. That should end up sticking around. The likelihood of the price pulling back dramatically from here is pretty low unless Bitcoin starts to drop really fast, okay? So let's take a quick look at the cloud, which we already kind of looked at, but I want to reiterate a few things here. With the conversion line being above the baseline, just barely, that's not a great sign, but it's still positive. We have the lagging span free and clear of the price action, and of course, we're well above the cloud here. So what we typically look for above the cloud, if you haven't watched my HMO cloud video, I've got an instructional video on my YouTube channel. Go ahead and just search for that. We're looking for about 3 or 4 hours of closure above the cloud. Now, we're only about 2 hours into the situation here, but with this being such a significant uptick, if you will, there's a great chance we're going to be able to hold that. So that does increase the likelihood of a long position being more viable than a short. Now, do I like to jump in at this point here? Not necessarily, but what I do look for is confirmation, which I do find oftentimes on my CC Golden indicator here. And we do see we had some buy signals here previous. Okay, so we take a look here, a lot of buy signals at this lower level, and of course a sell signal here with no new buy signals, mainly because it was overextended leading into this push. Okay, so when I see all these things here, that does lead me to believe the price is going to probably continue much further. So again, if you want to do, try to catch the opposite of a falling knife, I don't know what the analogy is for that, feel free, because there's definitely some positive contributing factors here leading me to believe the price should continue higher. But just know, this coin is susceptible to these kind of situations where the price action will continue up, push really hard, and then instantly pull right back, okay? So I'm not fully convinced yet that the price is here to stay, but a lot of these contributing factors that we're seeing are positive, and majority of them, point up than they do down. Just be mindful, take profit when you can, adjust your stop loss higher as the profit goes up, so you can secure profits on the way back down if it does turn itself around. Okay, because again, this coin, I gotta tell you, it's known for these pumps here, and again, pretty significant drop-offs. Right, so just be aware of what you're dealing with here. This is not a foolproof situation by any stretch. All right, folks, that's the news here for us here. Very last thing too, that's equally as important, is to make sure you reference our Bitunix exchange. Link down below, of course, for that. They offer phenomenal rewards here. There's awesome rewards until year end. And if you use my link to register, you'll be qualified for that. No KYC, no VPN. If you have questions on them, we have a Bitunix section here to kind of help walk you through how to use their exchange effectively. Okay, again, fantastic. Check it out at your own time. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thanks again for watching. Please like the video if you have a chance. We'll see you next one. Take care.